Spending 4 hours in a box together every day can make you say crazy things.
Don't go crazy.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
Hi, Jeff and Jeremy here. We got Leslie on from the Poorhouse. Lawn Boy Kevin is with us.
Lawn Boy
as well
Kevin.
from Swing Time at Dairy Creek. We're going to get to the picks coming up here in just a few minutes. Hang tight. We'll be talking about Indy at Tennessee, Atlanta traveling out to Jersey to take on the Jets, and San Francisco and Philly. The favorites and who we think is going to walk away each game. Jeff struggling, just drowning. Somebody throw him a life preserver. He's dropped several of the last several. So we'll get to the hard numbers coming up in a minute. But, Leslie, you guys got a lot going on as we get ready this weekend for the parade. You got your Santa, is it a Santa crawl? Is that what it is? Like he's crawling from one bar to the next? Okay.
Well, you know, we probably should change the name because that kind of makes it sound like it's a bunch of degenerates, but it's really not. It's a really
wait a second. I have a question.
There's not a.
We had a friend.
I love the term Santa crawl. Though.
Yeah, in Reno.
Come on, what else are you going to call it?
Did you steal this from Reno?
Yeah,
I know
Reno's where I got the idea.
Okay, because we had a friend in Reno, and he would talk about this, and he would like everybody dresses up like Santa Claus, and they just get all sloshed and go from bar to bar.
Yeah, 100%. Living in Tahoe,
Classy.
all those years that I did, Well, the Reno Santa Crawl is just ginormous.
Yeah, it's insane.
You walk outside and it's they close the streets down and it's thousands of Santas. So if you've never been, you should make a point to go because it's really fun.
Or you could get Santa Crawl Light during the day. What times did it all start?
We start at noon. We're doing things a little bit different this year because, I've kind of slacked and I had to come up with a date that worked for everybody involved. And so it's this coming weekend, and we usually start it at the park, but we're going to have it start at the Poorhouse instead. It's going to start at noon on Saturday. And the reason why we're doing that is because the parade is that night, and they're going to close down parking downtown at about 3 o'clock, I believe. So there's plenty of parking down at the Poorhouse. We're going to start there, and it's, a 5-minute walk to downtown.
Okay.
If that. And you've got Taste Craft Eatery on board this year with us. They were also on board with us last year, and Pappy McGregor's, and then we end at Cal Coast. And the event should be over like right around 6, which is when the parade starts. So it's, good schedule.
This is a full day because then you got Carbon City Lights playing back at the Poorhouse. You end back up at the Poorhouse for Carbon City Lights. Like, you better wear a comfortable Santa Claus outfit.
Yeah, talking about that, we actually just got word last night that they had to cancel due to an emergency with the band. So I want to send my, positive vibes to those guys because they're awesome and they hate canceling, but there's nothing they could do about it. So my friends, Brad and Big Will Cobra, are stepping up.
Well, there you go.
That is so Big Will Cobra of them to do that.
Yes, awesome. Brad is usually waiting for that phone to ring. Well, cool. Maybe Big Will Cobra will invite some Santa Clauses, and we could have the first ever Santa Jam up on the stage.
You did this.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
You've done this before, the Santa Claus. You did this last year too, didn't you?
Yeah, this is actually the 5th year.
Yeah,
it should be the 6th.
I remember this story on the news last year. I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember that last year on the news.
Police Chief Mike Cass says Thomas Arnold was on his way home from a party. He says nowadays parents have to be careful with everyone. That includes Santa.
This time of year, everybody wants to see Santa Claus, but nobody wants to see an intoxicated Santa Claus. So I hope the lesson learned is don't overindulge and only approach.
I say you're wrong. I want to see nothing but intoxicated Santa Clauses. I want to see lots of them.
I'm just kidding. That was from Spada, Wisconsin last year on their.
That's
Santa
why
Claus,
I want to go. I want to go not for the parade, but to see the Santa Clauses.
Kevin, Lawn Boy Kevin.
A lot of them down in the park, I think, so.
When is the last time you did a pub crawl, Lawn Boy Kevin?
Oh, geez. Actually, you know what? Not too long ago, my 40th birthday.
Really?
How many stops did you make?
I don't remember.
Great answer. The only answer, by the way.
Perfect
if you did it right, the only. I remember in college, Jeff was trying to put together this Tour de Pullman, and it was like Tour de France. But so everybody, everybody
you
would
and I
get
have
on
a lot of common. I love coordinating pub crawls.
So tell me about this. How great this idea sounds. He's like, everybody has to be on a bike, right? And we have to ride a bike from bar to bar to bar in a town full of hills. And, I think everybody ditched the bike, and I didn't go on this thing, but I just remember seeing Jeff at the end of it, half in the bag, half on the floor.
That's a college town, and because it's like a smaller college town, the rules were you had to make a stop at every single place that served alcohol. Well, we had an Arby's, weirdly enough, that served alcohol in that town.
They
could get a choice of 2 different beers, I think it was. And then
Taco Time, Taco Time served.
Yeah, Taco Time, which is like a fast food Northwest taco restaurant, but they had beer, so you had to make those 2 stops. As well as every other bar and every other restaurant,
including the Denny's. Wow. The Denny's had a bar.
Denny's had a bar, lounge,
and then there was a bowling alley, and then it just kept going and going and going. Oh my God, what a mess!
Oh goodness,
sounds like a lot of fun. So
we only do 4. We do 4. We keep it mellow.
Saturday,
manageable.
PastoralsBeer.com if you want to find out more about the Santa Crawl, and of course, you guys have the big sweater party going, and that's Saturday night.
No. That is in a few weeks.
Oh, that's down the road.
Weeks.
Okay, my bad. All right, we'll talk about that later then. What do you guys got going on out at the golf course there, Kevin?
Well, right now we're in full swing of selling our annual cards, so they're going quick. What that gives you is,
I got it.
Say that again. Full swing.
Full Kevin. Swing. You're in full swing.
We're in full swing. Yeah.
Not a quarter swing. Full swing.
No, full swing.
Kevin.
Our annual cards. Jeremy. So yeah, you get 3 free rounds of golf plus 1 free round on your birthday. Discounted golf at the 3 county golf courses, and up until March 31st, you get $12 green fees if you have the card. They make great stocking stuffers, so that's a good thing. And right now is also holiday party time, so you can book bays at swing time. Come on out. Hit some golf balls, do it at night, watch the balls really fly. So
it's good. It's good camaraderie for like the business, for the office and stuff like that, especially like a smaller office. You get a couple bays, you got 8 to 10, or you could probably do 10. 8 to 10 people in a few bays, and go out there and have a good time. It's good. What do you call that? We don't have a lot of it around this joint. Team building. Teamwork.
What's that?
Team building, teamwork, synergy.
When's your birthday, Kevin?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's in March.
Okay. So stay away. Is it after the $12 green fees? Because I just want to make sure I stay away from the golf course on your birthday.
It's before.
Oh, okay.
I start the month.
Oh, okay. Well,
Kevin, can you buy those online?
The annual cards, no, you have to come to one of the 3 golf courses, I believe. So either Chalk Mountain, Dairy Creek, or Morro Bay.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, that's awesome.
When we come back, we'll cover the 3 closest games of the week. Indy at Tennessee, Atlanta going out to Jersey to take on the Jets, and San Francisco in Philly. It's the Red Zone Challenge.
Careful. You don't want to learn from this. Jeff and Jeremy in the morning on 93.3 KZOZ.
All right, Jeff and Jeremy here. We got Leslie from the poorhouse
Kevin.
standing by.
Santa will be here real soon, kid. Real soon. Oh, no.
Sweet Jews for Jesus.
I pissed myself.
Hey, come on. Look, hey, come on. Look here. Get him out of here. I'll go smooth things over with Chapeska. Tell him food poisoning or something.
What do you mean, get him out of here?
Take him to the car.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. The Santa Crawl happening at the poorhouse Saturday in Paso Robles.
Noon.
It's the most noon. Wonderful time. That was Bad Santa if you're not a fan of the movie. We're going to get to the 3 closest games of the week here in just a second. But Leslie just told us the funniest thing in the world, and that she has a friend that thinks that
Lon Boy Kevin.
that is her saying that.
She's like, why you always say "Lawn by Kevin"?
That is Google translation for a Hispanic accent.
Yeah,
Lord,
like
boy,
with a Hispanic dialect. It's Google Translation with a Hispanic dialect. So that's what you sound like when you talk, Leslie. I think
Apparently, yeah.
not a lot of people know
When
what
they
they
ask
sound
me-
like when they talk, and then they're like, "Oh, whoa, I sound like that." That's what you sound
Right?
like.
When he asked me, he's like, "Yeah, why are you always saying that thing?" I'm like, "Dude, you really think I sound like that?"
All right, let's do the recap,
man.
shall we? As we approach week number 13 in the NFL and the Red Zone Challenge, Leslie, after going 3-1 last week, out in front at 24-13. Nice job.
Lord,
Kicking
boy,
butt like her
Kevin.
Denver Broncos, huh?
Yeah, Kevin dropped
There
a
we
couple.
go.
He's at 22-15. I dropped a couple. I'm at 19-18, and Jeff dropped all but one. It is now at 15-22. Jeff, what do you have to
7
say for
games
yourself?
below 500. I need at least 3 weeks of perfect picks to get back to 500. Not looking good at this point.
Once again, the order
Well, you're
is...
going against us on purpose too, so that's
Well, yeah.
tough.
Now I'm going to really have to pull the goalie, and
Yeah.
just
And drown.
It's not good. It's not good.
The order again this week is Leslie, since you went 3-1. Lawn Boy Kevin and I both went 2-2. Kevin will go first because that's what we've been doing as we've been continuing to tie. Jeff will go last at 1-3. Our first game is Indy traveling out to Tennessee. The Colts, a 1-point favorite on the road, Leslie.
I got to go with the Colts. They are undefeated in November. They look pretty good. I don't think Tennessee looks good at all. I do like Derrick Henry, of course. You know, he's keeping that team alive. But I'm going Colts. I like he needs to throw some touchdowns, though. Him and Pittman need to get that combo working. But either way, I'm going Colts.
Lord, boy, Kevin.
I'm going to agree with Leslie. I think Indy just has a more potent offense. They've got more options. Pittman is pretty much good for 100 yards, 10 receptions. Might not get the touchdowns, but he's going to put up numbers. And with Taylor being in there, he's running well.
Oh, I don't know if you heard the news. I don't know if this will change your pick, but Jonathan.
Yeah, he's out.
Jonathan Taylor's laid
no.
up for the next
Well,
few
it's okay.
weeks.
Their backup is, what is it, Moss?
Yeah,
Their
Zach
backup,
Moss.
he's been-
Hey, they got Gardner Minshew. Minshew
you know.
mania, baby.
I don't think they're going to be able to
I-
run against Tennessee, but I think they'll throw the ball all over the yard. This is a Gardner game, big time.
That's why Jeremy's got him in the
I'm
wet
gonna
willies.
stick with-
Gardner loves these kinds of games. What? We don't have a running game? Oh, I guess I'll throw the ball. Give me the ball. Uncle Rico,
Give me
here we go.
300 yards and 3 interceptions. I don't care. If I get 300 yards and 2 touchdowns, I'm happy. I'm starting this week.
Interceptions or completions, right? Give me the ball.
And I'm starting them against this guy.
Lord, boy, Kevin.
Lawn Boy Kevin and I face to face, head to head in the wet willies or in the fantasy Master Deflators.
No, I'm not.
Whatever. What the hell's this thing called? It's getting
Master
weird.
Deflators.
Master Deflators Fantasy
all right.
Football League.
I'm starting your former quarterback, so
Yeah.
he's been doing well for me.
I hope this is the week he chokes, like he choked with me
No, he's
all
going off this
season
week.
long. All right, so I got Indy.
No, he's
I'm going
40
Indy.
points.
I'm going Gardner Minshew Mania. Jeff, who do you like?
I'm going to go with the home team on this one. They're playing inspired ball for Derrick Henry down the stretch, and they will eke out some wins. This is one where it's a conference matchup. I believe they won earlier this year in Indianapolis. And I think, they want to prove to their fan base that they're not in the bag. So they play really well at home, really bad on the road. Give me Tennessee.
All right, give me the Tennessee Lone Wolf, please.
Tennessee Lone Wolf. Ooh! That's for Kid Rock. Does he have a bar there? Doesn't he have a bar in Nashville, Kid Rock?
He does. So does Blake Shelton. Who doesn't have a bar there?
Exactly.
My parents were just there. They got me a hat. I wish they would have got me something from Kid Rock's bar, though, because that's more trashy and that's more my thing. But I got an old red. It's a Blake Shelton. That's his bar, I guess. All right, Atlanta. They're a road favorite. Lawn Boy Kevin picked up their defense this week. I tried to get him too, but because
He likes him.
Your team sucks
He likes
worse
him.
than mine, you got him. So good luck.
My team is trash.
2.5-point favorites. The Falcons going in to take on the Jets. Leslie.
For me, I think this is the easiest game of the week to pick, and I think it's Falcons all day. Ritter he's not playing great football, but he's not a horrible, and their defense is. They didn't allow a touchdown against the Saints, and the Jets can't get a touchdown, so it's the Falcons all day for me.
All right.
Lon Boy Kevin.
Don't worry, the Jets are going to throw a touchdown this week. It's just going to be to the wrong team. So I'm taking Atlanta all day. I'm riding that defense.
On a 99-yard Hail Mary.
Yes.
Come on, you guys.
Like, what's the net yardage on that? They throw for 50 and then they return it for 99. That's a 149-yard play on a field that only has 100 yards.
I'm taking Atlanta.
All right.
Jeremy's thinking.
I'm going. You know what? I don't know what. I got a feeling. I got an inclination that Zach Wilson going to pull some magic.
He's not
out
even
of his
playing.
ass.
He's not playing.
It's Tim Boyle or whoever. I don't know.
Oh, never mind. I'm going Atlanta. I did not know that. Is he hurt?
No, he's not hurt. He sucks so bad they benched him.
Yeah, they got Tim Boyle in.
Tim Boyle. He's like a boil on your ass. All right, Jeff, that means you have to take the Jets. And Tim Boyle on your ass. We all going to Atlanta, Jeff.
I know you are.
What are you doing?
You listen, I've been picking the Jets a lot, and this is the reason why I'm at 15 and 22. Because I've been picking the Jets because I'm like, they got a good defense. They got a good defense. They got a good defense. They don't have a good defense anymore. You know why? Because they have to be out on the field so much playing these other teams.
Yeah.
If anybody's going to lure them out onto the field for long periods of time, it's the only team that runs 80% of the time in the National Football League, and that's the Atlanta Falcons. I'm not going to get trapped by pulling the goalie on this one. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I'm going to go with the Falcons as well.
Okay. I was about to call you insane because, that is the definition. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result.
Oh, they're the reason why I'm here. I'm like, they got a good defense. Their defense could win the games for them. Nope. They can't because they get tired by the end and they get pounded into the ground. Speaking of pounding into the ground.
This is going to be great. All right, so San Francisco going out to Philly with the brotherly shove, the Philly push, whatever they call that thing.
This is crazy that
49ers are a road favorite, 2.5 points.
2.5 point road favorite against a team that's lost one game this year at home.
I know, isn't that crazy? It's kind of crazy.
It is crazy, but I think what Vegas is doing on this is like Philadelphia had to come from behind to win to beat the Buffalo Bills last week in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
I think they played the most plays on offense of any team this season, and it was like in the 90s. That's a lot of offensive plays. I think Vegas thinks that, listen, the Philadelphia Eagles are tired right now. They are tired.
Yeah, coming off the Sunday and Monday night game, too.
Yeah. I think that's what their rationale is. I'm just going on Vegas lines on this one. I don't. The game could have a different outcome, but I think that's why would San Francisco be favored in Philadelphia? It's just beyond me.
What do you think?
But anyways,
Leslie, what do you like?
It's really tough. I think everybody thinks that this will be the NFC Championship matchup game for Super Bowl, but it's really tough. I think we did see some softness in Eagles' defense against the Bills, and they let Josh Allen run a lot. And I think that San Francisco's defense is just beastly, and I think that they're going to take it. So this is a really tough one. I still don't have a team picked, but I think I'm going to go San Francisco.
All right.
Vegas must know something that we don't. I don't know what it is, but
I think that's a good. You know what? I when in doubt, as a bar owner that plays football games at their bar on Sundays, I think it's good to go.
Actually, I'll be in San Francisco. Yeah, I'll be in San Francisco this Sunday.
See, there you go.
So.
There you go. That's the determinating factor.
Yeah, if I'm in a bar cheering for, I don't want to be in a bar in San Francisco cheering for Philly. So I'll take the safe pick and go with San Francisco.
Good call.
Lon Boy Kevin.
Yeah.
This is how this game is not being flexed to the Sunday night game.
I know.
Baffles me.
It's
the NFL is doing something. They're doing a disservice to themselves.
They really are.
I mean, this is going to be a great game. I still don't know who I want to pick. I'm probably going to piss off some of my coworkers. I've got Niner fans that I work with, and one Philly fan who's probably my favorite person that I work with out here.
There you go. Go with him then.
So I think just for his happiness, I think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to win on a final push to end the game.
Push. Oh, I could totally see that, Kevin. I could totally see that.
Yeah, they're so good
a pass interference call down to the 1, like 2 seconds left on the clock, and then that's what they got to get it done. And they're at home, and they don't lose those tush pushes at home.
Oh my gosh!
I got to take the Eagles.
All right. Boy, you look at this. This is very tight in the red zone as well. They slightly are favoring, or I should say, more people are picking Philadelphia to win this one. Who's won their last 5 against Miami, Washington, Dallas, Kansas City, and then Buffalo. Obviously a really close game. San Francisco not doing shabby as well, winning their last 3 against Jacksonville, Tampa Bay, Seattle. Seattle was gross. But then they lost 3 before that, which was so weird, right? I mean, we were expecting, especially coming out winning their first 5 games, you were like, man, these guys are the real deal. But I like what they have going on. I like they're just so there's so many different options for this offense that I like San Francisco. Mm-hmm. They don't have a tush push, but I do like the San Francisco 49ers, Jeff.
I'm going to take the home team.
I know you are.
I think the home team in this one is going to. See, the thing is, they're coming off of a game where it was close and they should have lost. San Francisco's coming off of a game where they just pummeled the opponents. They got extra rest, though. San Francisco got extra rest.
They're traveling east and they're playing outside in the cold.
That's true. That is very true.
Great points.
And Brock Purdy is. I mean, I know everybody thinks Brock Purdy's the savior, but let's.
He drove a combine over Thanksgiving.
He is.
Or the bye week. Sorry, that was the bye week, not Thanksgiving. Damn it.
He is a great game manager, but he's not a superstar. Yeah. Jalen Hurts is a superstar. Give me Philadelphia.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, Hurts is running a lot.
Jalen Hurts is a superstar that gets the tush push. That's why he's famous. All right, guys. Good luck this weekend. Don't forget you can play the Red Zone Challenge, KZOZ.com. Go to PasoRoblesBeer.com to check out everything that's going on at the Poorhouse all weekend long. Santa Crawl noon, Saturday. Lawn Boy Kevin and the folks out there at the Top Flight.
Nope.
Top Tracer.
Top Tracer.
Good.
Sorry.
Good try.
Settle down.
Top Flight Golf might have something to say about that.
All right, man. Have a good weekend, guys. Good luck to everybody.
Thanks, guys. You too.
Have fun in San Francisco, Leslie.
I really hope we have lots to talk about next week on this broadcast, Kevin. Lots to talk about.
You and I? Oh, I'm sure we won't.
All right. See
My
you later.
team's trash. So
Kevin, I'm pulling for you this weekend. Go Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah,
come on, let's do it. Let's get it done. Jeff's afraid.
Jeff's afraid he's going to have to face the wet willies and then get knocked out of the playoffs.
In the game to decide who goes into the playoffs.
It could happen.
That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen if your team does his job. Rashad White, start him.
But I got to get through Lawn Boy Kevin first. All right. Play the Red Zone Challenge. You're picking games. You're winning cool prizes. $1,000 TV. Get to KCOZ.com.
Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.